Okay, wanted to talk to you today about poison ivy. I was out for a hike yesterday, and man, the poison ivy is everywhere this year. We had a relatively mild winter, a lot of rain, so the poison ivy is just popping up everywhere, and it's a little further along than I expected to see it in mid-May. But I wanted to tell you about a company called Poison Ivy Gone, and their website is poisonivygone.com. Easy, right? Poison Ivy Gone. These guys are pretty amazing because what they do is they send a technician out to your property and they walk the property with you. They actually identify the poison ivy and they tell you what's not poison ivy. A lot of people see Virginia creeper and freak out and think it's poison ivy, but Virginia creeper is harmless. So they'll actually come out, they'll show you, okay, this is poison ivy, this is, Virginia creeper or whatever, things that you don't have to worry about. They try to figure out where it's coming from, and then they tell you what it's going to cost to get rid of it. And if you hire them, they include in a package coming back every month, because poison ivy is a weed and there can be dormant seeds underground. So they could come today, they could rip out all the poison ivy on your property, and then seeds could germinate 2 weeks from now, and suddenly there'd be some new growth. So they come back, like I think it's like every month, and they just look for any new growth, and if there's any new growth, they get rid of that as well. And when they remove it, these guys come like they're in hazmat suits and stuff. They actually dig it all out, and they dig it down to ground level and bag it up and take it away. And a lot of people think, well, I can just spray it with Roundup. Well, first of all, if you've been paying attention to what's going on with Roundup, you don't want to use Roundup on your property, I would think. Evidently there's I don't know all the details of the lawsuits, but it's certainly looking bad. But even if you spray poison ivy with Roundup or any, even if you use an organic mixture, soap and salt and all these things that you can spray on it and kill it, the earth oil, the oil that gives you the rash, that stays active for up to 5 years in dead or what appear to be dead poison ivy plants. That's why you can't just rip it out in the wintertime without getting a rash. The oil stays active. Also, if you use tools, to cut it or dig it out, the oil gets on the tools and the oil will stay active on the tools for up to 5 years, which again, puts you in danger of getting that rash. So, if you're going to do it yourself, make sure you wear gloves, and don't wear cotton gloves. Don't wear cloth gloves, because that just wicks the oil up and holds it against your hands the whole time you're working. You have to wear the latex gloves, but these guys, they do an amazing job. It's worth it. It's worth it to keep your family safe. It's worth it to make sure you don't get the rash. It's poisonivygone.com. I don't get anything if you use them. I'm just kind of having fun doing these things and talking about some of my favorite places. So, if you use them, good, God bless you. And if you don't, it doesn't actually affect me. But I highly recommend them. They're very good. And, just poisonivygone.com, man. Keep your family safe. All right, that's it. We'll do another one later. I got a couple more things to talk about today. Thanks.